Oh, yes, brother. I did see this video early today. It is literally I well, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this from a Bible perspective. I have seen things in my life that I haven't talked about everything. I'm talking about ever since I was a young child. I've seen a lot of weird stuff. And I do know that there is a spirit world out there. I do know that there is. And I do know that demonic possession is real. I actually saw a dog that was possessed by a demon. I know this is going to sound crazy. I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but the neighborhood actually put the dog down because the dog started groaning loud and making unearthly noises, and his eyes were glowing. This dog was biting at people, and the neighborhood got together when I was a child, and they beat the dog to death. And these I don't talk about stuff like this. This was in the Bronx when I was a kid, and I remember that, and those who remember that situation, it was a weird situation. That dog was possessed by something that was not of this earth, and the eyes were glowing, and it was really quite frightening. Um, so I know that demons are real, and I also know that a lot of people are unfortunately dabbling in magic and witchcraft and all of this stuff. And I am not going to sit here and say that this is exactly what happened with this woman. I'm not going to say this. Not going to say that because I don't know. She could have had some sort of mental issue and all of that. And I get it. I get it. But I also get that some of these things, they will say that this is a mental health crisis. And quite honestly, it's not. It is some of these things. These people are inhabited by demons. And I believe that, like I said, a lot of these people are messing around with Ouija boards. There's a lot of this stuff going on. You would be surprised if you go to your local store, a big box store, and you always see Ouija boards all the time. You want to know why? It's because people are buying it, right? It's because people are buying it, right? So this kind of stuff brings demons, and you're going to see a lot of this stuff going on because a lot of people are being cursed for their wickedness. A lot of people are. A lot of people have turned away from God. They have turned away from God. They have turned away from God. I'm just looking at it right now. Deuteronomy chapter 22, verses 5. A woman shall not wear a man's garment, neither shall a man wear a woman's garment. Right? You have people that are doing this stuff. You have people that don't think that there's anything wrong with this. You have women that are walking around wearing men's type suits and all of this nonsense. And the Most High God is not for this. And when you keep Leviticus chapter 20, verses 27, a man or woman that has a familiar spirit or that is a wizard shall surely be put to death. There's a lot of people that are engaging in the dark side. I know I had that little time of my life. I was trying to find God, and I was into this, into that, and I had my time of idolatry before I found the light. And so this is not to be surprising anymore. There's a lot of people that have turned away from God, right? They have turned away from God and they are following the crowd. And when you do this, you are going to be cursed as the Exodus 21 verses 15. Anyone who attacks his father or mother must be put to death. How many people you know are doing stuff like this? How many people do you know are attacking their father, attacking their mother? I've known people that have done stuff like this. See, this is not, this is not, this, the Bible is really, really, really simple. Leviticus 18:23, man or woman were not to sleep with any animal, and you are also supposed to put that animal to death. Did you know that? Right? Leviticus 18:22, you shall not sleep with man as with a woman, nor man to man, nor woman to woman. You shall surely be put to death. Did you know that? Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a prostitute and turn the land to wickedness. Your daughters are not supposed to be on OnlyFans. Deuteronomy 23 verses 17, there shall be no female nor male prostitutes of the children of Israel. Self-explanatory. You should not be making porn videos. It is what it is, right? So, once again, I'm about to go to bed. Uh, Long day, tired all day. This is kind of sad to say. This woman is gone. I'm not saying she was demonically possessed, but it looked really weird. This video was really strange. The officer handled this thing really, really wrong. I would have to say that he's probably in shock because how many does any of us think that we're going to knock on a door and somebody's going to slash our face? No. But after his face got slashed, he should have shot her. I 100% will say this because she ran towards him. And the 21-foot rule, the tool or drill, is real. This guy was lucky. She could have easily put him to death, even with a knife in her hand. She could have easily killed this guy. And he was trying to be a little bit too nice. So, stay away from idolatry at all costs. Stay away from breaking the Lord's laws. I know that his laws are not done away with. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness. You cannot break God's laws and think that things are going to go well for you. It will not go well for you. Your money will not save you. There's been plenty of rich people that have done crazy stuff just like this. Your money will not save you. You obeying God is it's a great plan to to have a peaceful life. So that's all I got. This was like this video here was on some like Resident Evil shit, man. This thing went down so fast. It was just like, wow, man. You're gonna see more of this. A lot of people I know are being cursed for their wickedness. There's a lot of people who are joining Lucifer into believing in this abortion crap. You'd be so how many men and women are pushing this hard, and just like the website was talking about. Uh, blackgenocide.org. This is a modern day sacrifice to the gods that our people used to throw their own children in the fire. This is what the Bible says. Can you imagine being this evil, being this wicked? And I keep reading the scriptures over and over and over again, but yet you got black people that say women's right to choose. That's a human sacrifice to the gods. That's exactly what that is. It is abortion is idolatry. And our people just love to say, thus saith Lucifer. And they're being punished for doing this.